castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky. Castle in the sky.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're going to be handling my, I think she's about 2.5-year-old filly that I got from the wild just before the massive lockdown we had about a year ago. So in this clip I'm just doing a little bit of free work with her. I like to do this with all my horses because it actually gets them really light and reactive to any form of cue you ask them. And here I'm just getting her used to a roller and a saddle blanket. So this is all I did for day 1, and now it's day 2 and I'm actually riding Luna right now. Xena's just like, oh, excited. So yeah, I don't really do much with my horses at all, especially young horses. I think this was about a couple weeks ago, so I haven't done anything since. I just like them getting used to things, and just so that they just cruise on when I start them and it's not a stressful thing for them. Here's me riding Luna. I'm just dressage schooling her. She's pretty cool though. She's a little bit inconsistent at times, but she's getting so much better. Here's me lunging Xena. This is actually my first day teaching her to lunge. I don't do much at all. Just because she's young, I'm not going to ask her to trot or run, because lunging horses can actually be quite physically demanding for them. I'm just teaching her to turn and go out and just those little things there, and then I pretty much call it quits straight away. I also like to walk backwards when I'm rewarding my horses, just a bit like pressure and release, to let them know they did good and teach them to come to me and to face up. So here, because she always wants to come into me and be right on top of me, I'm just asking her to back up, and every time she takes a step I just release the pressure instantly. I do little bits at a time. I don't bother asking them to do a whole heap straight away. There's no point in doing that because it doesn't work. There we go. I ask her really lightly, and then if she doesn't do it, I swing the rope a little bit more harder. It doesn't hurt her, I promise. Just to let her know, like, look, you're backing up now. And I like to yield their hindquarters as well, just so that, because I train wild horses and Xena was once wild, I teach them that from day 1 they arrive, pretty much, when I'm teaching them to lead. Just so that if anything happens, they will move their bum out of the way instead of try and turn their bum to you like a lot of horses do, and that's when you can get injured. So here I'm teaching her a little bit of pressure and release with her head. So I'm getting her to bend, I'm asking her, putting a little bit of pressure on. I just hold it, I don't put more pressure on. I hold it, and then as soon as she bends towards me, I release the pressure. So I do that on both ways, just like you do everything else. Give her a little pat because she's been really good. Ask her again. Ask her, and release. So the camera's not really showing it, but she's actually giving me a lot of release straight away. Well, straight away. She's very fast learner. Now she's gonna play the rope. She's very curious, this one. She likes to check things out and she's super friendly.
Really?
And now I'm asking her to long rein. So pretty much I'm getting her to bend both ways before I teach her to do anything long reining wise. I'm getting her to bend the other way and I release the pressure straight away. Here we go. And now I'm asking her to long rein.
Stopped the first time, she kind of shook her head a bit.
So it's not very hard to teach a horse to long rein as long as you do the basics like bending and getting them used to voice cues like walk on or trot on or whoa to stop. And bending is very good to teach them to turn when long reining or to get them used to the pressure of if you pull both reins, say it's got to mean something like stop. But she's a very fast learner, this one. I quite like working with her. She was actually one of the ones when I got in, she had attacked me from behind, but I don't blame her for that because she was very starved when she arrived and very skinny and she was just very food aggressive. But yeah, she wasn't sure. She didn't know to trust me, and now she knows to trust me, and she's a lot better to handle. No, and she's really enjoying working with me too.
That is good.